Good health is your birthright. The Sanskrit word for health is swasthya, which is literally means to be oneself. You can be yourself when you are ill. Health also means whole. A healthy person is whole, his life is balanced and his energy moves in rhythm. A healthy person is happy within and without. Many of us have come to accept ill health as a matter of course. Pain, sickness, ulcers, aches, abnormal growths, weariness, all these have become as inevitable as inflation, taxation, and bad weather. There is no need to accept ill health which with such a sense of helplessness. We can and must take matters into our own hands. Let me explain this to you with a small example. A young lady returns home after a tough day at the office. She is mentally and physically exhausted. Her back is aching. Her head is splitting. She has no energy even to eat food. All she wants to be is take a hot bath and collapse on her bed. Then the phone rings. It is from her best friend who had just come back after a holiday abroad. The friend wants to meet her and take her out of a five-star hotel for a special dinner party, and she's got such exciting gifts which she wants to hand over as soon as possible. Can she please come over? The girl is into action. In a jiffy, she is bathed, dressed, made up, perfumed. She rushes out of the house to meet up with her friend and spends an exciting evening. She returns home late at night, loaded with presents which she opens and admires not once but several times. And when she goes to bed, she cannot sleep for sheer excitement. Everything changes when your attitude changes. Your attitude control your body. When the girl's attitude was negative, her mind signaled and exhaustion to the body. The body began to respond to the message with sluggishness. It began to believe that it needed to collapse. It could not carry on. Her entire metabolism had slowed down, accepting the message of the mind. The phone call changed all that. Her mind was filled with bursting with enthusiasm and excitement. She was ready to go out, meet her friend, catch up with all the news, and share a lovely meal with her. Her emotions were now calling a different tune. Hurry, hurry. She picked up strength, energy, vitality, and a sparkle. She was ready for anything now. It is a clinically proven fact that your body reacts to your attitude. I know bankers and financiers who suffered a heart attack when their investments proved to be bad. Equally, I have known chronically ill patients miraculously when a ma- marriage is announced or a baby is born in the family. Bad news can make you ill and good news can make you well. Negative emotions create an imbalance in your body, leading to ill health. Positive emotions restore the balance, bringing good health. Your body reacts to your attitude and changes your life. You can change your attitude and your choose good and choose good health. Sickness is not punishment, it is the effort of a cause for which you are responsible. Choosing tension instead of tranquility, choosing stress instead of serenity, choosing indulgence instead of moderation, choosing bad instead of good, we make ourselves ill. It is only in recent years that we have come to understand the full extent of what we now call emotionally induced illness. Some doctors think ill is responsible for much as 95% of all sickness. Another specialist even gives us a breakup 90% of 70% of constipation, 80% of tiredness, headaches, and the list is endless. Anger, fear, envy, jealousy, worry. In fact, the 7 deadly sins of medieval Christian pride, lust, envy, and sloth. Any of these can make you ill. More than one can keep you ill for a long time, and a group of them can actually kill you. A medical researcher I read describes the 7 deadly sins are as sins against common sense. We all recognize that other people make themselves ill. She is killing herself with overwork. We say he is driving himself to an yearly grave with all that drinking, or he eats so much that he going to burst one of these days. But alas, we cannot apply to ourselves it. We fail to see how we are making ourselves ill. If illness were indeed punishment, then we are punishing ourselves. Even orthopedic complaints are emotionally related. Bad posture, lack of exercise, prolonged standing or sitting can cause problems like backache, slipped disc, and muscular spasm. Of course, there are such things as hereditary diseases, birth defects, or congenital disabilities, and ailments caused by accidents. These are outside our control, but the vast majority of human illness are emotionally induced. Therefore, I say to you again, good health is gift you can give yourself. Every year, people spend millions of rupees on drugs, pills, painkillers, and antibiotics. I am not including the soaring costs of hospitalization or surgery. I am merely talking about outpatient prescriptions and medicines, medication. In fact, most people would agree that excessive use of is problems are today. We could do away with all these drugs and with dangerous addictions like tobacco and alcohol if we change our attitude. So you know what this means. It means that you can choose good health as your birthright. Include induce happiness into your life. Act happy and cheerful. Radiate an atmosphere of calm and serenity around you. Do not envy anybody. Avoid anticipating anything bad. Practice relaxation techniques continuously. All systems of medicine and surgery are based on the fact that the body is a self healing mechanism. Drugs and prescribed only to ease symptoms. Surgery is performed to bring cut parts of the body together after removing infected parts. In either case, the doctor knows that if the patient is made to rest in comfort, the healing process of the body will take care of the rest. If you find this difficult to believe, just consider how the body's defense rush to the site of the wound when you cut yourself. In a trice, the bleeding stops in a while. The healing starts in a few days. The wound is closed and the skin is new. Some of our attitudes causes diseases, while some of them promote good health. The body has its own excellent self-healing mechanism, and it's it prefers to be in a healthy condition at all time. Therefore, it is up to us to choose good health by choosing the right attitude of life.